everyone. Let's take a few minutes to go through how to properly format an academic essay. And this is a pretty standard format for essays in academic classes, not maybe in a business kind of a writing class, but just in general formatting of an essay itself. All right, so most of these things you should do the formatting for before you start typing, right when you have a blank document, but we're doing it after the fact. So here I have a very oddly spaced, no paragraph indents, everything is just sitting here in desperate need of formatting. We're going to start up here and go ahead and get our page number put in. Every page should have your last name and the page number on that. So to access my header, I double click up here near the top of the piece of paper, what this looks like, right? And my header will open up, and now I have some heading functions. One of those is putting in a page number. And when I click on page number, I have some more options. I want my page number to be at the top of the page, and I have a choice between in the top left, top middle, or top right. Top right is standard, unless you're told to do otherwise by an instructor. And before I close out of the header here, I want to make sure the last name is in there with my page. So last name, space, there's my page number. I'm happy with that. I'm going to double click anywhere outside of the header to close it, and I can now see that on each page my header includes my last name and a page number. Any subsequent pages I put in will continue to update. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take care of all this weird spacing. Microsoft Word and its infinite wisdom, when they updated, decided to use all kinds of weird fonts and spacings and things that nobody would ever want. I'm not sure why they made the decisions they made, but we need to change this to standard, first paragraph indent, double spaced, 12-point font, Arial or Times, etc. All right? So first off, I'm going to just highlight the whole thing, because that's my first step, is to put it in double spacing. I can either highlight the whole document, or I can do Control A, which will highlight it all in one fell swoop there. So I have some options up here in the paragraph box, and my first option will be to click open the menu box, and I've got all kinds of things going on. I've got a spacing menu here, and I have an indentation menu. Let's do the spacing first. If this is not set to 0, the spacing before and after, set these to 0. Line spacing should be double, and don't have to worry about this box over here. It should take care of itself. And we don't want additional space added between paragraphs. All right, we're going to be using first line indentation, which means we don't have any extra spaces between each paragraph. All right, let's click OK and see what wound up happening here. All right, so you see it all got condensed down nicely. Now it's double spaced instead of whatever weirdness it was doing before. All right, up here I have my header on the upper left. This heading, I really don't know what to call it. There's not really a word for it. It's just kind of your personal information. This goes on the first page only. The only thing up here in the header that repeats on each page is your last name and a page number. So for a regular standard MLA 8th edition, this is what it should look like. And this order can vary. It's just sort of standard what I do, but this can vary if your instructor wants something different. But generally, your name, the section you're in, the name of the assignment, and the date. Next thing I'm going to do is make sure my titles are centered. I have two titles in here. I have the title for my essay, and then I have the title Works Cited for my Works Cited page. I don't want the whole paper highlighted, so I just want, centered. I just want this one line. So when I highlight that, I've got some options. I have left justification, right justification, full justification, which takes everything all the way to both sides of the margin, which is really, it creates some weird spacing issues. You do that sometimes in technical documents, but not generally any other time. And then you have centering. So I just want to center my title. Okay, now titles are always centered. And I said I wanted to center my Works Cited. Right, not the whole Works Cited, just the title that says Works Cited. I'm going to center that as well. All right, so now I'm happy with that. The next thing I need to do is indent my first